Take a look at this beauty. Oh my goodness. When this region was known for its steel and manufacturing days, the work that came into making this, and it's a beautiful thing that the city has still the steam locomotive, which held 51 gallons, 7.5 tons. Really a beauty, an absolute beauty of engineering. Get as much of this for you as I can possibly get. Very, very detailed. This is a, oh wow. And this is located here in Utica, New York, guys. Guys, this is New York Central. I love everything that happens to do with planes, trains, and automobiles because, as you know, I am a huge techie individual, and this is a steam locomotive. American Locomotive Company, unit number 54075, made in Schenectady, New York in 1913. This is a beauty, okay? An absolute beauty. You see the, right? Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
No, this is a beauty. It's a beauty. The coolest thing, I don't, yeah.
Black steel.
There you go. So everyone, this is Jeffrey Marcel, and I am here in New York, in the city of Utica. And when you come to Utica from the train, you are first impressions is an amazing old world waiting area where you will be able to catch most of the trains and buses that go into the city. So we are going to take you to downtown Utica. See you in a bit. A lot of new construction that has been going on in the downtown area of Utica. Directly in front of you is the Utica sign. And I'm going to take you guys to Genesee Street. So you have yours. So, remind me again, Ariskini. City of Utica and the key to the city. And so we're entering the key to downtown. Again, from what I was told is that most of the sidewalks and greenery have just been implemented by the city. They were just constructed. And I'm going to take you guys into the heart of downtown. This is the Stanley Theater, historic site in downtown.
Sorry, the board outside, man. School Church. So right across the street from here next to the church, they do shows every Thursday, I think, for free in the summertime. They have live music. The city pays for a band to come out and perform.
This is a really must have been a beautiful home back in its day.
Oh yeah. It used to look real nice out here.
Utica Public Library. You know how long this building has been closed?
The library's open.
No.
Oh, that I don't know.
You hate to see that. It must have been a beauty back in the day. It's been abandoned.
8, 9 years.
8-9 years. This building has been abandoned. 307 Genesee Street, right next to the St. Francis de Sales School. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Munson Williams Proctor Institute. And so during the summertime, they hold events. The students who are here will have their work on for sale.
For sale, yep. All along the sidewalk.
All along the sidewalk. And it's a pretty long sidewalk and everything. How long has this building been in operation? The building has
either the second or the largest underground art collection in the country.
Thank you. This right here is the refugee center,
It's also a boxing.
as well as a boxing school.
Yeah. Right next to here, this is where you see those artworks on that building. That's where they host the music event. Every Thursday in the summertime, there's free live bands, there's a food cart, and then you'll have the artwork out here. Every Thursday.
Every Thursday in the summertime. So if you guys are coming down to Utica or coming up to Utica, that is some good information to know. Very interesting situation. This is a Saturday and the time is 10:45 and it is extremely dead. I wasn't expecting that for downtown. Nevertheless, I'm still going to take you guys and show you the rest of the city. What building is this? It's a pretty building.
I know it's attached to it's part of the...
A very nice complex.
I don't know what it's called.
An Italian.
Huh?
It looks like an Italian mansion. When I was in Italy, they had certain houses that look like this.
I never worked in it.
So for those wondering, Utica does have a public transportation.
Central Go is the name of the app, and it runs till 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
So you're gonna be out of luck. Okay? So, but that's like a lot of smaller towns, and they have a time where they open and time where they close. Okay? I'm from New York City, as you guys know, and in the morning we always have a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. I just had one to compare them. The bagels are made fresh every day. So on Genesee Street, on Weaver and Genesee, you will see Willie's Bagel Cafe, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They were awesome. And I was told by the locals that Nina's Pizza is the best pizza spot in the city of Utica. And so, let me know. We'll try it and we'll tell you guys. And this is one of the restaurants, the Delmonico's on Genesee. Pretty nice architecture. No one's here now because this is early in the morning. And I believe
That was here.
outside seating. And for the summertime, probably a really, really cool hangout spot, Delmonico's. Another restaurant is the Cavallo, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, and it's a craft bar, Italian kitchen. Nice little outside seating area when the temperature and weather permits. You guys know I'm a fan of Italian food, especially after visiting the great country of Italy. Irish Catholic, Italian, mostly Catholic, and this is why you see the heavy influence of Italian cuisine represented in this city. So guys, we're entering North Genesee Street, excuse me for that, and right here will be very, very familiar to anyone in the US. You know that you have your, let me zoom in for you guys, you have your Subway, you have your Wendy's, your McDonald's. It's a cookie cutter way of anyone traveling down the interstate can instantly recognize that you're in a commercial center downtown area of rural America, because this is kind of like the blueprint of what many of the towns look like. And I see something really cool is actually, I haven't been to a McDonald's outside of the Jersey City, New York City area, and don't laugh at me, but I see the arches that they have, and I when I first saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, they have arches that are in the thing. So I thought it was pretty cool. So I'm a bit of a nerd for that, and I'll hear it in the comments. But yes, so I think it's pretty cool. Comment below. For you guys with a sweet tooth, there's a cookie creamery, ice cream alongside a Rooster's Smash Burger. I have heard really good things about their cheese fries and the cheese sauce that is made by them. I heard from the locals that it's actually one of the best in the area. Guys, something really cool about Utica is the map of the routes of the Underground Railroad. What you're looking at in front of you is the Utica Rescue bolster Oneida County reputation as a major center of the abolitionist movement. Underground Railroad was widespread and sometimes operated openly. This illustrates the cooperation of black people such as Charles H. Wills of New Hartford and white people such as Alvin Stewart, which was essential to the success of the movement. I was in New Hartford yesterday to go to the movie theater. And it was pretty cool out there. And also past Alvin Place, where the Chipmunks song, which I'm going to insert right here, stayed in my brain. So any of you 80s kids who remember Alvin, Simon, Theodore, and this is a cool little spot to know about Utica. So this is the Erie Canal. If you didn't know anything about the Erie Canal, so all of you history buffs, you know the importance of the Erie Canal and what it meant to the making of America. On Genesee Street seems to be like the busiest street. It's kind of like the main street from the time that I've been here. I have spoken to some locals. My host for this trip was a reservoir of information. Beautiful. So I am standing right across the street from the Utica sign, and on the crosswalk of